Alright guys, we got something different here today. I think this is a starter, generator from a 1951, I think it was a bathtub Nash, the guy said.
Nash,
yeah, they call them bathtubs. They look like the old bumper cars.
Yeah,
they're ugly as hell, but anyway, let me show you who's working on it.
Hey, Tubes.
Yeah, he wasn't going to film this and everything, and I said, you know, this would be a great video for somebody that just wanted to do something. You have to explain. He took this apart last week, and explain to him what you discovered, buddy.
All right. Well, the reason I took it apart is because it wasn't really putting out much voltage. It's a 6-volt generator, and it was only putting out about 1 volt. So there's clearly something wrong with it. And when I took it apart, what I found is that, see this wire right here?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Now we can, yeah.
Yeah. See, that wire is supposed to be attached to this stud right here. You know,
right.
it was probably originally soldered to it. And what I discovered is that it was no longer attached. And I think what happened is there's actually an insulator. I'll show you the new one. It's a little easier to understand. There's this insulator right here, and it's got a hex which engages with the hex on the actual stud, and that prevents the stud from spinning. But what happened is the original insulator just cracked.
It was broken.
It broke into a bunch of pieces, and so it was no longer preventing that stud from rotating. And so I think at some point in time the stud must have rotated.
It rotated so much.
Yep. Pulled the wire off.
Oh well.
So what I went ahead and did is I ordered a new stud, which is right here.
You have to order one. I'm a stud.
I ordered a new stud, new insulator.
Okay.
And I also got a set of brushes and a new capacitor for it, which I don't necessarily think were required. But you know, while you got it apart, you might as well.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, they're all cheap parts. So that's where we're at right now.
And you so far all you do is clean the grease off it, and you haven't touched the armature or anything. But
nope.
Okay. All right. Well, this should be an easy fix. I don't know how we're going to test it, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's one way you could test it. If you had a 6-volt battery, you can try and run it.
Oh yeah. Huh.
You know,
I do have a 6-volt battery, but it wouldn't be powerful enough for that.
Oh yeah.
It's one of them little ones I use on the hit and miss engines.
Oh okay.
You know what? I bet you put a 12-volt up to that. At least you know you'd let know it's spinning. That's how we used to do it in the old days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you get a 12-volt battery?
We had to wait a few years.
Oh. Good one.
All right. It looks like he gave, what's that, an armature? I might keep calling it an armature, whether it is or not.
We'll just call it that no matter what.
Okay. That's what we call it, anyway.
As long as you have a consistent naming convention, you're all right.
All right. Well, he cleaned the armature up, and it looks pretty good. And what's the game plan now, buddy?
Well, we got to install this new stud here, and the new one actually came with a wire and everything, which isn't actually what we need for this side. You know, because we just got to take this wire right here and go right to there. See what I mean?
Your finger's in the way.
Oh, how about now?
That wire, yeah, okay.
But I think the best option, instead of trying to unsolder it from here, is to actually just cut a little bit off this wire. You know, cut most of it off, actually, just leave a little bit. And then solder that little piece of wire to this wire here.
Yeah. I think that bolt would act like a big heat sink and give you trouble.
Yeah, that'd be a lot harder to solder, so that's what we're going to do.
So we're going to attempt anyway, right?
That's right.
Okay, good deal, buddy.
And then we're also going to replace these brushes.
Okay.
That's pretty much just a matter of undoing the screw and put the new one in.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's see what he's doing over here.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this wire. You know, we don't need too much of it, so we're going to cut it right about there. And then you can go ahead and install the stud. The way this works is that just engages with that, and that's what will actually keep it from spinning.
That locks the hex.
Right.
And then the side, I don't know if you can see, we didn't show the side, but the side is actually, it's not a square, but it is flat on both sides. It fits right in there. Oh yeah, you're gonna let it hold itself. That's a good idea.
And there's actually another insulator for the top here, a little insulating washer. There we go. So that'll hold that in place. And now, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pull that insulation totally off.
Right.
You
That's
know?
what I would do.
So we'll pull that off.
Let me get your razor blade.
All right.
That's probably heated on there. All right, let's see how he made out.
I think I got it, buddy.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's it. All right.
So now, while you're filming here, we'll take these brushes out.
Am I in your way?
Nope.
Spectators.
Got 2 new brushes, just for comparison's sake.
Oh wow.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, this brush probably had life left in it, but
Oh yeah.
you know, we're
But
talking
still.
like $9 to not have to worry about it ever again.
All right. $9 for another 50 years.
Yep. That's all.
What'd you say it was a 51?
Yep.
How old is that? How old is that, Bill?
60, be 69
Wow.
in another month.
Did you see that?
I did.
That was funny.
That's a blooper. That's why they give you 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Down here, buddy.
There it is.
There it is.
Is that a Phillips head or straight?
Straight.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
I got them screwdrivers that hold that in place.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you got it.
We got it.
You don't need no newfangled screwdriver.
No new inventions. Got a special tool for that, buddy?
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say, let me get it because I haven't used it in years. Right, don't go away. I just gave my buddy here with my Hunter. Hunter, it's upside down. Hold it, buddy. Hold it. There you go. A Hunter 10B. That's probably as old. The screwdriver's probably as old as that starter. That's probably why it works.
Probably.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, you said it worked.
It did. That was operator error. You gotta hold it back. You're holding the wrong part. There you go. Push it. Push in. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That was working.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna hold that washer on.
No, you're not going to hold that, but that's okay.
I don't need no stinking washer. Oh, look at that. Look how easy that was.
There you go, buddy.
All right. All right, well, you're dicking around there. I'm going to go get another battery. I'm down in about 10 minutes here.
Okay.
All right, hold up, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm still on the brushes,
Oh,
buddy.
well, you should have waited until I get
Oh,
the camera
man.
going. All right, well, explain to them what you did.
All right, well, basically I installed the brushes the same way the old ones came out, which was, in a way,
Actually, they come with an angle on them, just like that.
right.
And that's how you actually put them in.
Yeah, pretty much the way you think of it is, if we're looking at the back of the generator right now, so if you think of it, looking at the back of it, it actually rotates counterclockwise, you know? So if you're looking at it, the generator basically spins into the, well, from my
Right,
from my perspective, it's the top, the higher end of the
Right.
brush, but from your perspective, it might be
Right.
the opposite.
But it was really no tough procedure to put them in. Just
No,
slip
not at
under
all.
there, and this here is spring loaded.
Yep,
So,
that's all there is to it, buddy.
all right, slow down so I can get some video. All right, what you doing now, buddy?
Well, I think we're ready to put a lid on it,
So to speak.
so to speak. Yeah.
There you
So
go.
one thing we checked. This is a grease cap right here, or an oil cap, and so it was formerly clogged up with grease pretty bad, such that if you put oil in it, it probably wouldn't have done any good.
Right.
So we cleared that out, so that's good. So now this thing just goes back on, and it goes with the grease cap to the top, which in our case is where these studs are located.
Well, you see
And there's
that?
actually an alignment pin.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so you
That
really
pin. So you really can't get
it's
it wrong.
foolproof.
It is.
Yep.
There you go. Button her up, buddy.
All right, buddy.
You know what I never noticed here? There's a screwdriver hole on the side here to help you pop that bitch
To get it
off.
apart. Yeah.
Yeah,
They were thinking of the mechanic.
they were. Nowadays they don't care. They know it's never going to get repaired. That's a long screw to line up.
Yeah, it is. I think we got it.
Yeah, you got it. All right. All right. Yeah, little dirt bikes that all back together and stuff, and we tried testing it out. We just don't have anything that'll spin fast enough, right? We hooked up this little motor up here, and that only turns what, about 1,700 RPM.
Probably not even.
Yeah, not even that. So, and we tried the screw gun. That only spins about 1,000. So we had our little tachometer here.
Yeah, that's
So.
the thing about a generator. They need a pretty good amount of
Yeah.
RPMs. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you think about it, like this is hooked up to the crank pulley, and the crank pulley, however big it is definitely bigger than that.
Mhm.
So even when it's idling at 700 to 1,000, the generator is spinning faster.
You know what I was just thinking about? Because the old 5.7 there has a generator, and when I had to put a generator in, it didn't work until I polarized
You
it.
gotta polarize it, buddy.
You got to snap that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way for you to do that right now is you got to get the RPMs, and
Yep.
if you don't see nothing, then crack it.
Yep, that's all.
Oh well. Put it in the old bathtub.
Yeah.
No, not that tub. The 51 Nash.
Okay.
All right. What do you say, buddy?
Enough of this.
Enough of this. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, you know what? If you guys get a chance, go over and check out Lil Dirtbike. He's got a channel.
I do.
But, yeah, but he changed the name. What's the name of it now?
Moto for life.
Moto for Life. And I'll put a link in the description for you. So go check him out and watch some of his stuff. They're pretty good. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one.